Yeah, so within my company, I'm our IT manager, which means that I handle our software, I handle a lot of our hardware and things like that. Our partnership with American PCS is they handle basically all of the networking, all of the user setup, user termination. They handle backups, they handle firewalls, cybersecurity, all of the things that I would, typically, just refer to as the kind of back end infrastructure of our IT systems. We wouldn't be able to get by with not having somebody in this role, whether it's American PCS or having our own on-staff person. It is very collaborative, just as they are always kind of looking out ahead and keeping track of, okay, here's when your leases expire, here's when your server licenses expire, here's when the warranties are going out. So with those kind of things, they're keeping track of all that stuff. That is just a huge task that one person wouldn't be able to do on our side. American PCS responsiveness, I'd say, is above average for most what I would call technical support desks. There are other places we've worked with some of our other vendors where you're leaving a message and that you won't get a return call for a day. So here, where you typically will get a person the first try, and if you don't, you always get a call back within, say an hour or two. It's pretty rare, and especially dealing with some of the larger companies where you may have to call 2 or 3 numbers and they transfer you between 3 departments and 2 or 3 countries to figure out who you ultimately need to talk to. And so it's nice here, you're calling and talking to somebody close to you, more than likely somebody who you've talked to numerous times before. Even though we are a small company, when our systems are down, it is a big deal. I mean, because you now have all those people who are just waiting there. So it's just, lets me breathe easier and sleep better at night, knowing that all that stuff's taken care of. We've had numerous calls from other potential vendors, and I've never had any interest in even really entertaining a thought of changing. What I tell other companies is just that, you can count on them. They're always going to be looking out for your best interest. They are very, very good at what they do as far as keeping systems up to date, keeping systems running, keeping systems backed up. A lot of companies say they can do it. We've seen it with American PCS, so that it's something that until you have a need for it, you can maybe think anybody can do it. But it's something where I think that with American PCS, they're a great partner for us, and just a good fit.